Yo, so I feel like it's the long time no see, man. When's the last time I made a video? Last time I made a video was 5 days ago. Yeah, man, long time no see, bro. Anyways, quick little update. So I remember saying how I needed to forgive people when I first came down here, and I realized that all the conflicts and all that energy that I had when I left Massachusetts did not leave Massachusetts with me. It stayed in Massachusetts and it marinated. So then when I came back to Massachusetts expecting it to all be gone, it's still here, you know? Because I never really dealt with it. So, um, I did a really deep meditation. I'm telling you, TV got on some type of frequencies. This MacBook got on some type of frequencies. Um, I'm using my phone. You feel me? I'm doing frequencies. My whole room vibrating on some shit. You feel me? It was like 3 a.m. and I know that's typically a time where spirituality gets really heavy. You know. So I'm just doing this deep meditation. I'm just going through everybody that I needed to forgive. Um, here. You know what I'm saying? And then at first, I did a guided meditation, and he said something that really stuck with me. He said, "You can only exist in the present. The past doesn't exist in the present. The future doesn't exist in the present. So if you stay in the present, whatever happened in the past that you're overthinking, and anything in the future that you're overthinking will simply just go away because you're in the present. Those things cannot exist in the present moment." And then so whenever I find myself holding resentment towards somebody for something that they did to me, I put my nail right here and I just feel it. Like it doesn't hurt, but like there's a type of pressure there that I cannot ignore. You know, like this, I can ignore this. This I can ignore this. But like would be too obvious. Like let's say I'm in fucking McDonald's and then I'm doing this. You know, that would be too obvious. Too obvious. Too obvious. Weird as fuck. You feel me? This right here, simple. Just put my nail in like my finger. I just feel it. It doesn't hurt. It just causes enough pressure so that way I cannot ignore it. And then I remind myself to just stay in the present. You know, stay in the present. And then not only do I remind myself to stay in the present, take a deep breath, I also change my thoughts. Because before, what I would do when I first started doing it, I started I just did that, stayed in the present, and went on about I wouldn't change my thoughts. You know, my thoughts would stay the same, or like, nah, I wouldn't. They wouldn't stay the same. I just get rid of them. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like if I take out the negative thought without replacing it with a positive one, if my brain is so accustomed to thinking negatively, the next thought that's gonna come is gonna be a negative thought. So now, let's say this, right? I'm thinking, oh, this bitch did me dirty. Stay in the present, right? I'm in the present now. I'm chilling, chilling, chilling. Next up, oh, that bitch did me dirty. You feel me? Whereas, this bitch did me dirty. Stay in the present. And then now I'm thinking about things that I'm grateful. Now name 10 things that you're grateful for. I'm thankful for my phone, thankful for my body, thankful for my family, thankful for this computer right here, thankful for my MacBook, thankful for my bed, thankful for my bracelet. You know what I'm saying? Just listing off 10 things that I'm grateful for up until I can't, not even 10 things. Most of the time I just do it till I can't do it no more. Just think of things that I'm grateful for, because then now I'm replacing the negative thought with the positive thought. I've also been reading. I've still been reading about vibrations, the law of vibrations, and I'm starting to understand it to a point. The only thing I can really verbalize is vibrations are everything, and there's vibrations everywhere. Um, like there's little atoms that are constantly moving, constantly moving, constantly moving. Um, and certain vibrations are attracted to certain vibrations like magnets. So if your vibration attracts only negativity, that's all you're gonna see in your life is negativity. Whereas if your vibration only attracts positivity, that's all you're gonna see in life is positivity. You know, well, not all you're gonna see, but for the majority of the time, that's what you're gonna see. And it comes to play in the things that you watch can change your vibrations. The things you listen to, the people you're around, the areas you're around, the situations that you put yourself in can change your vibrations and make your vibrations go up higher or lower. Lower vibrations are more like fear, guilt, shame. Higher vibrations are things like peace, joy, enlightenment, you know? And then when you vibrate at a higher frequency and you vibrate, yeah, when you vibrate at a higher frequency, you attract those things into your life. And when you vibrate at a lower frequency, you attract those things into your life as well. So it's important to be at a high frequency if you want positivity into your life. Um, Trying to think of something else. Anything else that I've been through recently? Mm, Not much. I changed up my morning routine, and now every morning, what I try to do as soon as I wake up to make sure I'm on a good note is I use my tarot cards here. Use my tarot cards, and what I do is I'll just do a card of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just see what card comes out. Do a card of the day. Today was my second day doing that. And then also, so like I have like certain spiritual things that I do throughout the day, so that way I don't get disconnected from spirituality in any way, shape, or form. So like I'll do the tarot cards in the morning. I also will do like I follow two people on Instagram, and they do like these practices where you just go with your gut. Like you don't have to, it's not so you don't like, they're gonna ask you questions, but they're not meant to have you overthink. There is no right answer. You have to go with what you feel. And I really appreciate them. So then I'll do that in the morning. The afternoon towards nighttime, what I'll do is I'll do a meditation for the different chakras. You know how there's 7 days in the week? So then I'll just meditate on the seven different chakras every day. Yesterday was my first day doing that. I started off with the root chakra. Today will be my second day, and I'm doing the sacral chakra. And then tomorrow, solar plexus, and so on and so forth. And so next week we restart. You know what I'm saying? Um, and what else? Another thing I kind of learned was how to deal with negativity more. Because now that I'm up here and I'm not just like by myself most of the time, my social life is more, what's the word? It's more active now. There is times where I'm around negativity. And when I first came up here, I'd be like, no, that's lowering my frequency. I'm not being around that. Get upset a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around this. Da da da. Now it's more so like I see it, I view it, I let it pass. I see the negativity, I view the negativity, and I let it pass. It's like I saw this thing saying like when the when a river flows and a rock shows up, big ass rock shows up right in the middle of the stream. The water doesn't go, oh shit, it's a rock. Let me stand my ground about, or let me stand my ground, or let me let me try to move the rock out the way. You know what I'm saying? The water doesn't do that. What the water does, the water just flows right over it. The water sees the rock, just flows right over it and continues going. I feel like that's what we should do with negativity. When negativity shows up, you just see it. Okay, view it, go over. Another analogy that I saw was imagine you're like in our arena, like on some gladiator type shit, and you're standing on one side and you're just waiting for the door to open, and anything could come through. It could be a 10-foot, six-headed dragon. You know what I'm saying? That breathes fire, water, earth, air, sound. Like you know what I'm saying? Breathes all the elements and is trying to fight you. It could be a birthday party. It could be somebody who's trying to slander your name. It could be a friend. You know what I'm saying? It could be a new friend, somebody who's trying to be your friend. It could be 20 new friends. You don't know what's coming through there. But what you should do is when the door opens and you see what's there, you just accept it, acknowledge it, and accept it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to overthink it. If it's a if it's a 20-foot giant, just look at it. Okay, it's a 20-foot giant. Don't overthink it. Don't do none of that, because then that's how your brain gets to spiraling. Just see it, acknowledge it, accept it. Mm, I'm trying to think of anything else. Um, can't really think of anything else at the moment. Maybe one of my shorter videos, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Um, continue doing the morning routines. Oh, nightly routine. What I'll do is I'll listen to frequencies and affirmations. So like on my MacBook, I'll put on some like type of affirmations like I am something, you know what I'm saying? Or I attract this, I am this, I embody this, I'm a high vibrational being. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's affirmations, affirmations, so that way through the night while I sleep, my subconscious becomes changed. That's another thing that I realized. Your subconscious really shapes the world. Your subconscious thoughts are, I'm pretty sure, 96 to 98% of your thoughts. Let me Google this real quick. Okay. Yeah, 90 to 95% of thoughts are subconscious. Whereas conscious thoughts, thoughts that you're aware of, are from 5 to 10%, right? That means that your subconscious thoughts shape your entire reality. And once you change your subconscious thoughts, you change your reality. See, if you don't like your reality right now, you should change your subconscious thoughts to fit the reality that you want to live in, and then you will start living in that reality. Anything external that you want, anything external that you feel like you need, anything external that is a goal for you, first off, you have to start internally and start um internally being there. You know what I'm saying? Being in that situation. Like, let's say I wanted to, I don't know, I don't have a car right now, so I want a car. Internally, I have to shape my subconscious thoughts and shape my reality so that way when I have the car, I don't act a fool. You feel me? And it will be easier to attract the car as well. Excuse me. The subconscious thoughts are a lot of percent of your thoughts, and they shape your reality. So at nighttime, I do the affirmations so that way my subconscious thoughts get changed. Um, I also listen to the frequencies as well so that way I can boost my vibrations. And I've been doing that for a little minute now. I started doing that before I got here, but then once I got here, I kind of, it was like off and on type of thing. But now I'm really making it a real practice. I'm doing it every night before I go to sleep. Mm, and yeah, bro, I think that's all. I think that's all I got for today. Mm, yep, that's it. Have a good morning, good night, good evening, and I'll see you later.